Alright, so we wanted to upgrade the lighting here. So I went over to Harbor Freight and I bought this kit. It's the Roadshock LED 6-inch light. The reason why I chose it, there was two that looked almost the same on the shelf, was the flood beam pattern. It shows that we'll get out to 252 feet. At 32 feet out, we are somewhere in the 45-foot wide range. So this should work pretty well. There was another one like it, and it was called Spotlight, really. So the beam was much more narrow. It went further out, 600 feet. But I'm sure that's not really what we're looking for here. So let's open the kit up. We got some instructions. We got some hardware. We've got a pigtail. And we got the light itself. So the hardware kit is a single mount design. So you're just going to mount one bolt down through the center. It comes with a bolt that'll lock right into there. Unfortunately, that's not really going to work for us. So what I think I'm going to do here is, it comes with a rubber mount as well. I'm actually going to drill down right in the center of this so I can mount this up here, not have the rack impede any other lighting whatsoever. I'm going to drill and tap this, and I need to wire it in. So I already looked up the wiring for this model. Basically coming up front here to the existing headlights, we got three wires, a white, a blue, and a green. White is low beam, blue is high beam, and the green is ground. So we're just going to tap into the high beam and the ground to complete this circuit. So our red wire will go to the high beam wire, which is our blue one. The black wire is going to go to the ground. I'm going to tap into that with a pair of T-taps. And then you just plug these spade connectors right into your T-tap. So the T-tap will go around the existing wire. It'll break the casing and make contact with the wire itself, and then you plug this into the end of it. For drilling and tapping the rack right here. So I'm going to go with a 1/4-20 bolt. So you're going to need to drill 13/64. So you can tap the rack for 1/4-20. Start by center punching a hole, which is where we will drill. Line that up straight with this tube. This is slotted too, so even if you're off a little bit, you could adjust it. So we'll just drop the wire in there. It's not right unless you drop the nut at least 3 times. Now you don't want to crank this down quite yet, but this is where you're going to adjust the height of your beams. See, it looks pretty straight right there. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it down. It seems pretty solid. So the first thing I'm going to do is add these spade connectors to the ends of the wires that are going to the light there. Just crimp it, give it a tug, make sure it's tight. Okay, those are good. Now I can plug that into the light that we're adding. So like I said, we're going for the blue and the green wire. I'm going to disconnect them all just so they're not in the way, easier to attach to. So there's the white, we don't need that one. You're going to squeeze this together and it's going to lock. A lot of times I'll end up using pliers on this. Should hear it and feel it snap into place. So, like I said, our green goes to the brown wire. Sometimes these will bend a little bit. So you just make sure to get those back centered. When you crimp them, they'll move. So black wire to green wire. And then red wire to blue wire. Then we'll hook the OEM wiring back up, white to white, green to green, and blue to blue. Now we'll test it. So there's low beam and high.